I first started surfing around Fairhaven Beach and Urquhart's Bluff on the surf coast of Victoria. My partner at the time, she took me for my first surf, and then I was hooked after that. So thanks, Ali, for getting me into it. The first 2 months were amazing. We were just spending all our time on the coast, just surfing heaps and living and breathing everything seaside. At first, I'd go out surfing and just make an absolute fool of myself, and there'd be these guys out and they're just so good, and it'd be pretty intimidating but also inspiring at the same time. I ended up meeting a local at Fairhaven, and I asked him what he thought the best place would be for me to get my first barrel, and he said to go about an hour west of here. So a few days later, that's where I went. After a few days surfing there, I'd created a little mind map of the place, including all the little nooks on the reef which helped position me in the surf. Usually on a beach break, I'd triangulate with objects on the shore, but here the rocks under the water made it much easier to get myself in position. The Fat Right, it's a pretty short and predictable wave. It starts with a steep drop and then it fizzles out, and it might connect with the left on the other side, and then you get this little closeout section. You'd have it figured out in a single session, really. Working left. It's a pretty fun wave. It doesn't really have any technical sections that you have to worry about, except at the end where you gotta dodge a rock, but Yeah, it's not too bad. Usually works on a mid-tide. It is a little bit inconsistent, but it can be really good. Sawmills, what a interesting wave. Depending on where you drop in, you might have to do this little step down section, and then goes into these like 2 or 3 little bowls that they sometimes barrel, and it keeps you on your toes and pretty engaged, if you know what I mean. By the third day surfing here, I wasn't needing to check the tide times online anymore. I just started taking mental notes of the rocks that submerge on high tide, and they would tell me what the tides were doing throughout the day, which is pretty cool. They're kind of communicating to me in a strange way. I think it's really hard to explain surfing to someone who hasn't surfed before. It's like something that you just need to go out and do. To put it simply, you could say it's this beautiful experience where you connect with a wave, but that is too simple. For me, it's an activity that helps me to connect with and understand a place.